Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie. This is a special episode. I will be doing one of these every once in a while just to show off what I'm going to do. I'm playing a map. I'm going to play this map every day. I don't know if I'm going to record it every day because it's kind of like a Skyblock map. Now this is a map. It was made by... I can't remember off the top of my head. I will post a link to the thread on the forums for it. Now this is a one. I don't know which version this one's for. I played in 1.6.4. It does kind of lag a little bit in 1.6.4. I will find out for sure what version this is for. I think it's for a version before this one, but I am planning on 1.6.4. If you do know what version this map is for because you've played it before, post it in the comments. I have played it on 1.8 and it runs fine, but the villagers disappear. So, and I read somewhere that if you want to do these kind of maps, you will have to load them in on 1.6.4 first. Otherwise, you'll lose stuff and people will get deleted. So I think I'm just going to stick with 1.6.4 with this one, and then if it starts lagging or something funny, goofy happens, and we'll go from there. We are going into here, and I've got it pre-saved everything on here. LP Adventure. Play, and I'm going to show you around. First we're going to read this. Now you start out with a pumpkin pie, a book, which we're going to read in a minute. You start out with a bed. Now this is the Harvest Moon, or it's called Harvest, but it's the Harvest Moon map from the Game Boy Advanced game, I believe. Regular Game Boy or Game Boy Advanced, I don't know. In the comments, if you know which one, post it in the comments. You do have a dog here. I can't right click on the dog, so this dog here is linked up to the guy who made the map. So it's his dog, and it just sits here and whines, and you can't do nothing about it. You have two villagers here. This one sells stuff from passive mobs. This guy over here will buy crops. Okay, be mindful of that. Also, one of the first things you'll want to do is you want to dig out these two spots here because it's really annoying, and this one spot here. And then if you come back to around the side of your house here, you can dig up some of this gravel. As far as I know, this is the only gravel in the game in this map so far that I found, and I usually always get one piece of flint off of it and then 5 gravel, and that'll fix your road up for you. And you can, if you want, you can like do this. I'll probably change these out. You guys know me. So this is the map, and I'm going to show you the buildings as if that's the way I'm going to use them. So now I believe the version of the Game Boy game that I played, there was 3 barns instead of just 2. So I don't know which version of Harvest Moon this is for. These walls are for your expansions of your house, and you can do this at any time. We're probably just going to cut these down, and we're probably just going to use wood to expand. I'm going to probably use the spruce wood to expand the house, and we're going to make it as big as this thing right here. Or what I thought we could do is we could expand this out all 3 ways and just make a door in the side of it, and then make a new roof. One or the other. We'll see. So I wanted to show you first everything you started out with. So if you come over here, he gives you dirt. Now, you can get dirt by digging it out in your field. But pretty much, if you need more dirt than that, any kind of block that you need, you're going to have to buy with emeralds. Okay, so just be mindful of that. This is one of those things where it's kind of like a skyblock map where you're going to have to grind stuff. So there are certain places where you can mine, like you can dig all this up, but you're not supposed to. That's the whole point. That's the rules. You're not supposed to do that. So and then over here you have half broken tools. So it's kind of like the starting crappy tools that you get in a Harvest Moon map. So these will help you for a good amount of time. Actually, not too long. But I'll show you what you want to do first. You do have a bed, so you don't have to worry about that. You just want to sleep before nighttime. Mob is on. Now, the first thing you want to do, now you're not supposed to, let's read the book first. Hold on, let's read the book. I'm getting ahead of myself. Welcome to Harvest, a farming style survival map. It is version 1.6, but that's the version of the map, not the version it's actually Minecraft you're using. Rules. The difficulty may be placed on any setting of your preference. So you can play this on peaceful if you want, completely up to you. You can also, just so we throw this out here, you can also turn mob spawning off. Now it says in the rules not to use any cheats or creative mode, as most building blocks and materials can be bought using the in-game thing. But what he's talking about is cheating stuff in, okay, and using creative mode to spawn stuff in. Don't do that. Also, it's okay to modify the rules of the game. So what I'm saying is we can go into here and go to open to land and allow cheats on, and then start land, so that we can turn mob spawning off. But there is one that I do like to play with. You guys know what it is. Game rule, keep inventory true. I don't want to have to be running off and getting my equipment. And since we're going to be playing this as if it was Harvest Moon, you don't lose your stuff in Harvest Moon when you die. As far as I know. I don't remember ever losing my stuff in Harvest Moon when I died. So that we're trying to keep that. And I'm going to save this, and then we're going to come back in, and that should get us out of land again. So we should be on a regular survival solo map thing. This here is the barn. This is going to be our cow barn. In the Game Boy version of the game, there was a cow, a sheep barn, and a chicken barn, but there's only 2 in this one. This is going to be our cow barn. There's a chest here for some stuff. It's like a shipping thing. I have been playing this by myself and with my kids on things. So you can do this multiplayer. Perfectly cool. This is the granary. It's got 3 chests up here. And then over here is the chicken coop. And as soon as I can, I will be making signs, and we'll put signs on all this stuff. Okay. And then back here, we're probably going to be building a fence from here over to here, and we're just going to put this whole area right here is going to be sheep in here, and that's going to be our power berry garden right over there. So, and this right here is your tool shed. We already came into this one, and there is a secret in here. Now we're going to go back to our book to read the rest of the rules. Okay. Outside of your farm, please keep within the fenced, walled off areas for maximum enjoyment of the map. Okay. Inside your farm, do not destroy the fences with logs under it, or your barns and the tool shed. That means you can't tear down all of your buildings just for the supplies and go sell them, basically. Also, the only wood you can sell is oak wood. You can't sell the spruce, or you don't have access to birch or jungle wood. So unless you buy a piece of it, well, then you can't sell it back once you buy it. Build and terraform as you see fit, and you can also expand your house whenever you want. Mining is not necessary, but there's a mine, and you can mine if you would like to. For your own benefit, please do not kill the NPC owners. Ultimately, you are the one playing, so basically you can do what you want because you're the one playing. Also, there are 40 hidden treasures around the map. 12 of them contain a rose each to represent the paraberries for your garden out back. That's that little stone area that I was showing you. Good luck finding them. Now, I do know where a good amount of them are, so I have been playing a while. First thing you want to do is go ahead and break this one and this stair right here. And you can put the stair in here because you won't need it. You can also put the dirt in here for right now because you won't need that either. And then there's a ladder here. And you can come down here. And there's your first villager. And this guy will sell you seeds. The only reason I'm showing you this, he will sell you seeds for mushrooms. And I will show you where to get mushrooms from. The only seed you cannot get from him is the pumpkin seed. You actually have to buy it with emeralds. Sorry, guys. But you can buy a little bit of food from him too. Don't do that. Mushroom stew is a whole lot better than anything you're going to buy from this guy with mushrooms. So just use mushroom stew. So we're going back up. Going back out. This is just showing you a round day. And we're going to start the second day off sleeping. We got a little bit of time. That's your field. It runs all the way around. You can take these fences up. Okay, guys? These are perfectly fine. These are not. Okay? Also, do not break these leaves. This leaf right here. Okay? If you break this leaf, when mobs spawn over here, let me get out of this. When mobs spawn over here, they'll just run right into your thing. Also, be careful. These guys are set up to where mobs cannot attack them whatsoever from any direction. And if you start breaking some of these fences out, mobs will be able to get in there and eat them. And if they kill your villagers, you won't be able to play the map right. You'll have to start over. So there's that. So you come this way like you would normally in the Harvest Moon maps. And this way is the mountain pass. So we're going to head up that way. And this little tree house up here kind of represents the builder's house. Although this guy doesn't build anything for you. And there's spruce wood over here. I don't know if it's on purpose, but sometimes this wood comes back. I've cut all this wood down before, and I come back over here and this piece of wood was here. I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's meant that way, but you come up here to this ladder, and this dude here, you can buy stuff from this guy. Okay, this is a seller, not a buyer. Okay, so this guy will sell you items for emeralds. All right. And some of these item prices are a little bit steep, guys, so be careful. He will sell you building materials, all different kinds of random blocks. If you do want glass, this will be the only way to get it, is to come buy sand from this guy. So be careful if you want to use sand. My little tip for you is, use fences for windows. And you can also sell this guy cobble for 10. He'll take 20 cobble and give you 10 emeralds. Okay? And up here is the other guy. And he will sell you different types of wood. Okay? This is how you get jungle wood and birch wood if you want it. He'll also sell you fences, ladders, charcoal, glowstone, netherrack, and he will buy oak wood from you 30 for 10. Okay? And it's getting dark, so we're going to have to run home and rest, because otherwise you can get killed. Yeah, let's run home real quick and we'll take a nap. Yeah, we'll just run. I'm pretty good. It will take you a while to get enough food up at the start to do anything. And the crops seem to grow a little bit slower here in 1.6.4. I don't know if it's this map or what, but it does seem like they grow slower. I don't know. You guys can tell me. You will want to be so let's go back over here. You might want to go into the village and just jack. The mayor's house has an extra bed in it. So you can go in there and jack one of his beds and carry it around with you so you can sleep the night away if you're stuck out in the open like we was. Oh, thank you. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so this is the woods where you would come in and gather, like, fruits and mushrooms and berries and stuff. This over here, you can fish in this little pond here. You can stand in here and shoot the fishing rod up in the air and it'll land in here. Also, I usually take off these lily pads because they interrupt with my fishing. And there's a piece of netherrack in here if you really want netherrack. It's just that one piece though. This guy will sell you a fishing rod. Now it's 13 blocks of emeralds and 3 emeralds. That's not the most expensive tool. And he will buy raw fish from you for 3 apiece. Okay, so you can do the fishing thing. Over here is the mine. Now this is multiple levels, guys, and don't worry, if you did turn mob spawning off, there are spawners in there, so it will still spawn monsters for you to kill inside the mine if you turn mob spawning off. If you put it on peaceful, you won't get to enjoy the mine as much, and you're not going to hit me, Mr. Skelly. As a matter of fact, we're going to head on down here. Now, I don't know what this is supposed to be. I guess in the wishing well or something, but if you come here and you dig out this block right here, there's a chest down here that has a diamond axe in it. Sweet! And a power berry. Now, if you find roses in a chest like that, it's a power berry, it's not an actual rose. So you can't come outside yet, Mr. Man. There we go. I'm assuming it's totally okay to cut down these trees and up here. You cannot cut down these trees. These line of trees and those line of trees down there, you cannot cut down. Ooh, he's coming after me. And if we come up all the way up here, this is the little hill you used to come up and can look out and visit with your little girlfriend / wife, whatever. And look out here, and there's this little plant thing here. It's never the same. Also, guys, if you want to use this texture pack for this thing, this makes it look beautiful. There is a Harvest Moon texture pack. I cannot find it anywhere. I would provide you with the link. I don't know where it's at. It changes the music and everything to where it's the Harvest Moon music and all that stuff. It's kind of cool. The one I am using for this texture pack is the Sortec Fan one. And you can get that one on the Curse client. It'll download straight to your thing. You can use it. It does work with previous versions, so you don't have to worry about that. This guy should have died, hopefully. We're going to run over here and see if we can grab him. Okay, now the only resource from mobs that you cannot sell in the village. Ooh, there's a zombie. I guess I'll use our axe. There it is. It's bones. But you want to use those on your farm for farming, so it's not a big deal. It's like the fertilizer for the game. You can also buy bone meal from the shops in town. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat my pumpkin pie. There we go. Now, if you get your farm up and running quick enough, you won't have to worry about food. If not, you're going to have to either go into the mine and get some mushrooms to make mushroom stew with, or you're going to have to come to the restaurant in town. Now, this guy right here, I'm going to put signs on all these buildings. I promise. Okay, this is the guy who buys all your mob drops. Okay. The best one so far that I have found is the gunpowder. You sell 5 gunpowder for 10 emeralds. That's a 2 for 1 profit margin there. He will buy arrows 1 for 1. That's awesome. There's not really a good way to make arrows at the beginning. 5, so you 5 rotten flesh for 1. 5 spider eyes for 1. A stack of seeds for 5, which will be good when you get your good farm going. And poisonous potatoes, which when you get potatoes going. Also, if you give him an emerald, he'll sell you dirt. Okay. This thing right here is the seed shop. And the villager in this one sells you all kinds of seeds. They are varying prices. You will want to come and get this one at the very, very start. Okay. This is going to be one of the best ways to make cash for you. Okay. So you want to set up a good long sugar farm as soon as possible. And he'll sell you cactus. You can grow cactus. If you buy cactus, you're going to have to buy sand, so just be mindful of that. He'll sell you bone meal, a flower pot, and that's it. And I haven't found any secrets in here, guys, that I know of. If you know secrets that I don't find, make sure to post them, guys. Right here's a chest, and there's netherrack and a nether wart in this chest. I forgot about that. Let's go get that on my game because I forgot that was there. Okay. Next door here is a little farm plot. What I like to do is just plant stuff in the village in these farm plots. And what I do is I will come around and gather them up when I'm hungry. It's like a little extra food store, ostensibly your food source. There is a graveyard here. It's cool. There's nothing underneath these. I've dug underneath each one of them. There's nothing there. Also, don't go around and pick up these flowers on the ground and call them power berries. Use the ones from the chest. And don't be a cheat. Come on. This is the church. I like the pictures in the church. That does have note blocks. Now I did watch a person's let's play. It was a kind of an old let's play. He wanted to make one of these. Don't waste your diamonds on them, guys. I'm pretty sure the mod map guy won't mind you taking one of these jukeboxes, note blocks, back to your house. Not note blocks, but jukebox, whatever it's called, and putting it in your house for the records, so you can play some records. There are some records in town. I'll show you. I don't think there's any secrets in this place, but there might be. There might be. I've checked on the roof. There's nothing up there. This guy sells you enchantments, and pretty good enchantments. Featherfall. They are expensive, by the way. Blast protection, projectile and protection, sharpness 2, protection 3, unbreaking 2, fortune 2, and infinity 1. Also looting. So, might be good for you to come here and get you some good enchantments. Put them on your stuff. You will need them. Just throwing that out there. You will need them. This is the mayor's house. You come in here. I have not checked in that chimney yet to see if there's anything in that chimney. So if you guys want to check there, you can. This is the mayor's house. If you click on him, he'll buy blocks from you, ingots of gold, lapis, and that's about it. 2 notes on this. If you sell it per block, you will get more emeralds for it. He'll buy 9 for 5. 9 will only sell for 4 because you can only sell them in stacks of 2. The lapis, if you do play this in 1.8 and get the villagers not to despawn, you will need this lapis for enchanting, so you might not want to sell it. And if you come over here and look in here, free stuff. And let's just right click, do that. So there's that. I will put a spoiler alert on this. I am showing you a couple of the secrets. Sorry. Okay, so this guy here is the guy who gyps you in every game, and you give him a seed and he'll give you a book about trading, and then you can buy a cow, and you'll understand why this is a big gyp, and he'll give you a book, and then you turn both these books in for a lever. I'm assuming that this is a secret lever that opens a secret area up. Also, somewhere in the map, I have yet to find it, guys. Please do not post it in my comments. I want to find it on my own, okay? Unless I ask for it. There is a mushroom egg somewhere on your farm or on the map. I forget where. He has added it. I remember I've seen it in his patch notes. So, and it is getting dark. We might have to borrow one of these guys' beds. This guy is the potion dude, and he doesn't have a bed, so we'll have to do that. He sells various potions. You can make your own, or you can buy the stuff from him. Strength, fire resistance. Over here is a jukebox, and in here is 3 records. You can put them in here and then play the music. That's not a secret. It's just something. Now see, there's signs on these guys, so I don't know why there's signs up there on those guys. This is the restaurant. This guy is going to gyp you, and don't take these furnaces. These furnaces are here to keep him inside, so just be mindful of that. He'll sell you various pricings of food. They're really, really expensive. Just saying. And you only get 1 piece. So he sells mushrooms, bread, cooked pork chops, cooked fish, steak, cooked chicken, cake, and cookies. So if you need it, you need a quick meal. If you're in a rush and you don't feel like dying, you can come grab that. This guy is the tool shop. It will gain you access to a anvil, which you can use to upgrade your weapons or fix them if you want. Hint, hint. There's some various stuff in here. I haven't found any secrets in these guys, so I don't know. This guy sells your basic tools at varying prices, and they are expensive. He does sell arrows, but they are expensive too. It's better to just go ahead and save up and get the infinity enchantment if you're going to use a bow. And then these are your tools for your basic farming stuff. So yeah. So there's that. And then in this one right here is your animals. So you go to this guy, he'll sell you a chicken, a pig, 38 blocks, guys. And then he'll sell you a sheep for almost 80 blocks of emeralds. A cow, which is 55, and then you can take this cow to give it to that guy for a stinking book. So I don't know about that, but it might be worth it. It might be worth it. I don't know. That might be how you get the mushroom cow. Shh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. The chicken, which is the one you want to get at the start, save up and buy this one first thing. You can set this up into an automatic egg gathering system. Hint, hint. And then he will buy, which I think this is a sponge, he will buy golden eggs from you for 28 blocks. And I think you can make those. I think you can craft those. I'll look that up just to be sure. I don't think there's any secrets in here either, but you can check. And he has 2 beds, so we're gonna borrow one he has to make it daytime. There we go. Mobs can get in here, guys. Sorry to tell you, they can. This is also a good spot to gather some more seeds up if you need them. And last but not least, this guy up here is the blacksmith. And he doesn't look like a blacksmith, but he is, and he will sell you armor. And bottles of enchanting. And then you can come over here and enchant. Now this guy, now don't break stuff in time, but it does have a little furnaces here, so you might be able to grab one of those. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. No stealing from the villagers. So that's the basic layout. The next episode we will be starting. Oh, is it the spider? Okay. He's a friendly spider right now. Couple of notes. I will only be making wooden tools. I might allow myself to make stone tools because the wooden tools suck. So let's say stone tools. Let's go ahead and say stone tools. We will be only be able to make wooden and stone tools. Okay. Anything else we will have to actually get. Yeah, there's a chest up there. And no, I'm not going to go up there and show you what's in it. Those are the only items we will be making ourselves. Everything else we're going to buy from the shops. Okay. No, that means you can't go. You can go get iron, and you can fix your tools. Or that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fix my tools with the iron, but I will not be able to make anything that I can purchase from the farm, from the villagers, with the iron. So I can't make a bucket. I have to go buy a bucket. And a bucket is only 5 emeralds, guys. It's not that cheap. It's one of the first ones you want to get, so you can lay out your farm however you want to. We will be doing the textbook 3x3 areas, just like our favorite Harvest Moon game ever. just so you guys know. So guys, if you like this episode and you want to see more of this, make sure you post a comment telling me in the comments what you like this and you want any tips you want on the layout of the farm here, guys. Completely up to you guys. I was kind of have a layout in mind. First thing we're going to do is probably set out some sugarcane along the back row. Seems like a good spot for it. And then we'll probably do melons and pumpkins in front of that. And then this whole other area, whatever you want to do with it, let me know. Whatever layout you think's the best for it. And we'll check. I'll check it out and see about it. And I'm giving you a little hints of where some of the chests are in here. And hopefully you guys can find them. I will probably try to gather all the chests up on camera. And just to end the episode off, if you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have new videos out. You can come check them out and see if you like them. If you do like this episode and you want to share it with your friends and tell them that you liked it, there's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media at. And one more secret, guys. One more. Silk touch. And guys, I'll see you guys on the next episode.